my god, is it working? Is this actually working? I don't know if it's working. This is very funny. I never thought I'd ever do this, but here we are. Is it working? Does the audio work? Oh my god, it's actually working. It's working. This is the greatest day of my life. This is the greatest day of my life. This thing actually works. Jesus Christ. This is my excuse. I don't actually care about being a streamer. I just need an excuse to record flights without taking up massive amounts of space on my computer. And this is a free way to do it. By the way, if this absolutely tanks my performance, I will never do this again. There's like this could be a one and done thing. But if this absolutely tanks my damn performance, I will never do this again. It's already not looking great. It's already taking okay, my performance is already worse than it was before, so this isn't a good start. I'm just gonna start loading because we just gotta get moving here. I don't know. I'm not one to talk much. So I don't exactly know what I'm doing here, but I don't know. We're in the Fenix 321. We're currently boarding. I think the desktop audio is working. I would hope it is. In one way or another. I don't know how to start these things. Over a year. I haven't done anything on this channel in over a year. I don't know. Yeah, we're in the Fenix 321. I guess we'll start it up. You know. Let's take normal startup procedures. So I'm like gonna change that now. Maybe it's better now. Because, I don't know. Okay, I think I just gotta create a balance here. Move that down a little bit, turn down the audio of the desktop. That should work. Wait, let me look at the streaming. We have a 60 FPS, which is cool. Yo, should I get the a320 Fenix? Yes, get it. It's my favorite thing in the world. I love the Fenix. Best thing ever. It's like the world's best thing ever. I love the Fenix so much.
GSX has been disabled on this airport.
Okay, so now GSX is going to start yelling at me. I can't get GSX to work to save my life.
GSX has been disabled on this airport by user settings.
I got GSX like 3 days ago, and I just can't get it to work. And
GSX has been disabled on this airport by user settings.
Did it crash your game a little? No, not really. And my computer isn't that RAM heavy. but it's actually, I'm gonna be honest, this is like the first time trying the Fenix with a stream. This is the first time trying the Fenix with a stream, so, and I'm just trying this. The performance isn't that bad so far. It's a little worse when I'm streaming, but so far it works. But I love the Fenix personally. It's like the only aircraft I fly these days. I should actually like start setting up the plane because I'm just like I'm like delaying the inevitable here. I should actually like, you know, start doing the plane shit. I have all this on SimBrief. I have everything I need on SimBrief. What's my call sign? Frontier 4928. I don't know. F9 4928. I should like look on stuff on SimBrief more often. Okay, we're cruising at 350 and our cost index is 8. I feel like that's the normal stuff. Let's do flight plan while we're at it. Again, I actually like haven't looked. Zoo for departure. Net ball transition off at 27. That's fine. I do love flying in and out of San Diego. Zoo for ball transition. And then Denver. Where are we going in? The T-bar 4 on runway 26 with crud. Transition. Runway 26. T-bar 4. Crud transition. Lovely. Let's take a look at the lovely little flight plan here. Make sure it doesn't look terrible. There's the discontinuity, so we get rid of that. I'm not on Vanson. I think I've... is that normal? I think it is. Oh, you know what? I have flown this... You know what? That's normal. It's... Denver's weird. I've flown into this approach before. It's like kind of odd. Let me look at it on charts. I just hit import file. That's not the import. SimBrief, it's this one. I fly into Denver a lot. Yeah, it takes us to that. And then approaches. It's giving us an RNAV with no Maui. LS26. Alright, that's fine. I wonder if I could, like, I think I should cheat and, like, add an extra point. Okay, this might be cheating, but since I'm not online, I can do whatever the fuck I want. So now that's it. I can do whatever I want. And, like, cheating today is I'm just gonna add, like, an extra point to make the turnaround more even. Because I want to be on glide. This is called... See, okay, well, actually, the glide slope and the localizer both start at grass. Okay, never mind, I'm not gonna shoot. This is fine. Are we done loading? No, we still have, like, we got like 100 more people to get on this damn plane. So now I just have to sit here awkwardly for the next, like, 5 minutes. Guess we'll just get the pumps on. Group supply, I'll make the call. And, you know, let's do fire tests. Fire tests. Cool. Lovely. Right? Amazing. I'm just waiting to load. I want panel brightness. I need panel brightness. If you don't have panel brightness, then you're a terrible human being. That's my take on life. I need the panel brightness. It just looks better. Again, the real interesting thing will be, will my sim go absolutely haywire when I actually take off? Because that's when the performance will start getting interesting. Like, do you get started? I just got the game, I'm flying the Cessna 150. Okay, well, first of all, we all start somewhere. Great. Fly the 150, fly the stuff. I kind of made the, I don't know if I got with the get game with the intent of just flying commercial stuff. Watch YouTube, use the tutorials, use the stuff. Start with the 150. I mean, going for a first airline, I think the fly-by-wire a321. No, the fly-by-wire. It's free and it works. I guess the IndyBuilds 320 Neo is also free and I think. I don't know. I've like never actually flown the IndyBuilds 320. I mean, keep the basics. Don't spend a shit ton of money at first. I mean, also, you can't use controls in the yoke. My biggest tip for that is go on YouTube and try to find, like, look for like make sure everything's plugged in. Make sure everything is like configured properly. I'm personally using the Thrustmaster Airbus side stick and Airbus throttle quadrants because I like Airbus because that's just what I am. But it's like whatever. Look up. There's someone will probably have something along the lines of like a tutorial on how to connect a certain like whatever yoke throttle you're using for. Equipment, I mean, I have, alright, and I have pedals too, but you technically turn up your mics on, you know what? Yes, I will. I will totally do that. I've never done this before. I've never done the streaming thing before. Okay, that works. Cool. We're working. Also, the IRS is aligned, which is cool. Are we finished boarding yet? Oh, thank God we're finished boarding. Where are we flying? We're in San Diego. Hashtag Frontier. I've never flown on Frontier. Despite the fact that I've never been on like a budget like US airlines kind of flying. Let's do more actual stuff like plane stuff. 71.4 and 26.4 on that on the TFW, and I've already forgotten it. 71.4, 71.4, 26.4. Again, I've had the Fenix for a long time. Okay, now sim is way too loud. Jesus, okay. I'm trying to get this whole thing. I'm trying to figure this out. Let's try that. I don't know. Also, the FSLTL, like, AI traffic is, like, so damn loud, it's hilarious. I don't know why, and our block is 9.1. 9.1. Cool. Are we all, is the IRS good? IRS is aligned, okay. Oh, you know what, let me cancel the company messages, because it's just going to yell at me about that. If I don't. And I hate when things are on the ECAM memo. Okay, we only have one load sheet. Somehow, I think we should usually have two. Performance, way better, that's good. Okay, performance, let me watch performance. Oh yeah, for some reason, it's just like not syncing. So I have to like go on charts and sync it. For some reason, my weather conditions aren't syncing. Oh wait, this is Denver. Shit. San Diego. Weather. Wind 290 at H. 290 H. Where are we going? We're going to Denver. Going to Denver from San Diego. It's about an hour. SimBrief says it. Hour 47. Temperature will be 24 Celsius and QNH, which I already put in, but I already forget it. It's 29903. 90903. Enter, which it defaults to the HPA. 148, 154, 154, flaps 2, flex 51. 148, 154, 154, flaps 2, and a flex 51. Cool. Yeah, which shockingly, I think we're actually all set and ready to go. I think. We all good? Am I like forgetting anything? I don't think I am. I think we've done this correctly. And we're ready to get out of here. Oh, TCAS. I'm not on VATSIM. I'm just not. So I just like set a random squawk code. I just like set a random squawk code because I don't know. Realism, something to do. Again, I got GSX and it just doesn't work. And I tried to get on the forum and they still haven't actually like accepted me. It's really stupid. So toolbar pushback it is. It works like 50% of the time, but it's better than nothing. Please work today.
Cockpit to ground.
It works today. Let's go.
Stand by.
If it doesn't like repeat the voice line, then that means it works. Again, if that was really loud, blame FSLTL because their AI traffic is like so insanely loud. And I'll warn you that I will go to the outside view when I do pushback so I can see where the hell I'm going. Oh god. San Diego. Go down here. It's runway 27.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed. Please set parking brakes.
Oh, wait, I have to set it.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brakes set.
Lifting the aircraft.
I've like memorized this entire dialogue. That's just,
Standing by for pushback.
Reverse.
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead. We are cleared for start and push. Parking brake set.
Release the parking brake.
Okay, cleared for push start. Parking brakes are released.
Did I like forget something?
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in
Start
sequence.
the engine sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
Okay, we're pushing. Ignition start, engine 2. Start. I just said engine. This is engine 2. Oh god, wait, I actually have to like go to the outside view. Okay, watch your ears. I now have to this pre-planned pushback always breaks, so I don't use it. Again, toolbar pushback is better than nothing. And I like. And that's how I think. If I can ever get GSX to work, then
Okay, pushback
that
completed.
was actually
Please
an
set your
insanely
parking
short
brake.
pushback.
Parking brake set. Parking brake set.
Engine
Lowering
hasn't
aircraft.
started up yet. Well, it's almost there. Waiting for a veil. There's
Ground.
a veil.
You may disconnect.
Start engine.
Okay,
number
sir. Clear to disconnect. Pin has been removed. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
one.
Holding position, waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Alright, that's cool. Bye, dude. Can you track me on VATSIM? What, on VATSpy? I'm not on VATSIM right now. I could look. At some point. I'm not on VATSIM. Currently. I don't know. I think I could look. I'll look into it once we get up in the air. And we're all going. Hello. Alaska and looking for a veil. There's a veil. Ignition to normal. Turn off the APU. Those lights to taxi. And let's do flight control check. Alrighty. Let's do a little fun flight control check. Alright, right, neutral, left, neutral, down, neutral, up, neutral, left, neutral, right, neutral, speed brakes, work. We'll set flaps 2 for departure because that's what we're doing. Flaps 2, because that's what the performance thing said. I trust the I trust the Fenix performance calculator with my life. I don't know if that's actually true, but I would. And we'll arm the ground spoilers, and we'll set the auto brake to max. Alright, you want a taxi? Let's taxi. Listen to the engines. By the way, I like, anytime I like switch over to taxi to like a wing view when I'm taxiing, I just go off the rails instantly. It's hilarious. It is a short taxi today. Well, actually, I lied, it's not. But it's simple. In terms of where we're going, it's an out and then we're looping around and heading up to this here. This point on the Zoo 4. Volume up a little bit. I can't like hum any song I know because I don't get copyrighted. Oh dear. Okay, well so far the performance isn't actually terrible. So maybe this is more feasible than previously thought. Gonna wait for the cabin to get back to me on this. For the cabin to get back to me on the whole thing. Whenever they get back to me. Telling me we're ready to go. Alright, I'm going to go to a wing view, and now we're going to go off the rails probably. But it's worth it. I feel like I'm taxing a little too fast here. Boop. Sick, right? Oh my god, look at this little citation or whatever. He doesn't have wheels. Oh, now he does. Go, dude, did he land or did he just come? And I like, oh my god. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. What's this guy doing? You going on a go around? I just got jump scared by a Hawaiian 321 Neo. This is hilarious. Welcome to FSLTL, guys. Welcome to FSLTL. I love San Diego Airport. I would love to fly into here in real life one day. I have never done it, but I need to. It's absolutely amazing. I love flying in here. It's such a fun approach. Yeah, I just like it. It's fun. Also, when I mess up the landing eventually, it'll be really funny. Just pull a dog shit landing. But it'll be okay. Happy Friday. It's Friday. It's the end of the week. Looks like Mr. Alaska's going. Goodbye, Embraer, my king. Flights to the studios and Embraers like any decent these days. Like, I remember there was like a shit ton of controversy when they came out. Everyone was like shitting on them because they're like, I mean, like they openly like released it in beta, and like we knew that, but are they any better? I've seen like no updates on them in like a year. Like, are they even updating them? Do they give up. I was hopeful. I don't know. Maybe I was dumb for being hopeful about the flight sim community. There's never anything to be hopeful about. Never anything to be hopeful about. Hope is for... Okay, so this guy's just lined up here, and this AI is just coming in. This damn Southwest, I think. Dude, you gotta go, Embraer. You gotta go. Is this Southwest gonna land, or is he gonna, like, go around? Oh, he's going around. Or maybe... No? Is he? Yeah, I think it's way too high to... Okay, I'm about to... Oh my god, it's so loud. Oh my god. Hey, now the captain's ready. Now the captain's ready. We'll do our takeoff config test. Takeoff config normal, ECAM memo is takeoff no blue. Lovely. Alright. Is there anyone, like, on final... Actually, not actually, just this guy, and I think he's just gonna go. So I might just line up right behind him. We're starting to lag a little bit. I'm just gonna assume he's going. Is he stopping, or is he just... Yeah, he's going. Yeah, I hear him. There he goes. There he goes. We'll line up behind him. You know, okay, I'm gonna turn the sounds up because the engine sounds are good. The engine sounds are good. By the way, I'm a terrible liner-upper. Is there anyone, like, behind me that's gonna, like, destroy me? Yeah, this United 320. He's gone. Oh god. See, I suck at lining up. Okay. Just gonna set parking brake really quickly. Landing lights on. All my turn-offs on. Strobes. Wings. Let's go flying. Okay. I'm just gonna go. Let's go. Chrono. Flex 51. SRS runaway out of West Blue. Offset. 80 knots. 100 knots. Positive climb, gears up, nav. I hope you can also hear me, or I turn them up too loud. I don't know, I'll turn it down a little bit. I'm gonna hand fly it out so we get to, I'm gonna hand fly it through the turn because that's more fun. Lovely, amazing. Listen to those engine sounds, they're amazing. Let's climb. Let's climb auto thrust. Through the turn, through this turn that we have, because that's more fun than the autopilot turn. Flaps 1. flying through the turn. Look at this. Lovely. And the performance isn't dying, so that's cool. Go flaps up. Stuck at 230 flying at 230 knots into the zoo, which is kind of annoying, but it's okay. Should get like a nice view of the airport on the way up. Let's pull out of this. MSFS2020 still very much holds up to this day. I don't plan on switching to 2024 anytime soon. I am perfectly happy in 2020. Put this on the ground supports. I said cruise, I think it's 350. Just come straight out. Yeah. Because we gotta be above X amount of X altitude. Ready for views? Look at views. 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 better than waypoint names? Like, is there really anything better? Waypoint names are like just the greatest things in the world. More views, let's look at more views. I haven't love me some polar action. Desert camper. Lovely. Okay, I think we're at this. We're making a giant left turn. Yeah. If we look here, yeah. Oh, you know what's probably be nice for this. Yeah, San Diego wins for if there's ever. See, I didn't get into paper scenery up until this year. I was like, but now I've gotten into it, and I like can't go back, which I knew would happen. But if anyone wants a paper scenery recommendation, get San Diego. I don't care what San Diego. Get a San Diego because it's so much fun to fly in and out of. System specs. You want system specs? Oh god. Okay. Let's go off the top of my head here. It's RTX 3070. Oh, I think. The graphics card. I'm on a 144 hertz monitor. I don't have like a ton of RAM. I don't really have much RAM. I only like 16 gigs, which I don't think was very smart of me when I got this thing, but works, I guess. I've been like, I feel like I've been waiting to like, I just haven't really through 18,000 yet. Almost. But the Fenix is pretty actually performing decently well, considering that I'm also streaming today. Let's go over to standard pressure. So shocking that is performing. I'm probably forgetting something else. But yeah, RTX 3070. 16 gigs RAM. I feel like there's probably something else that I'm like forgetting, but I never like talk about my system specs for any of them. But it works. It does work. For what I'm running on this thing. You'll love to see it. Yeah, absolutely love to see it. Yeah, so we're back to 350. About an hour and 47 from the flight time, which may end up being shorter or longer than that, depending on how high I stay up the whole time. I don't know. What should I talk about? Yeah, I was saying how I got on a paper scenery this year. Well, actually, I guess it was last year. This past year, I finally got MK Studios is fantastic, and the performance is really good on it. I was worried the performance was going to be but it's actually really good. So, if you ever need recommendations, MK Studios, I think I'm right at VFR, San Diego. I'm usually, in terms of paper scenery, I'm usually not buying the most expensive paper scenery, which, you know, like last year we went to sale, so I just kind of grabbed a few different sceneries for the game box, which I got San Diego, I got Miami, I forgot what else I got. It was like a few weeks ago. San Diego's awesome. Miami's pretty fun, and then I'll say the MK Studios LaGuardia. Again, I'll say it. I really enjoy flying in and out of there. It's the performance, and from my experience so far, has been obscenely good on it, much better than I thought it would be. And the detail is just unbelievable, especially for someone who's been in and out of LaGuardia decent. You can see that it's just a ton better, and it's just really good. Plus, the LaGuardia in general is just a really fun aircraft to fly in and out of. Nothing better, especially with the 320. Yeah, 321 and flying 321 into LaGuardia is going to be a bit dicey because the field approach is like flees like between like 138 through to like 145. That's kind of a lot for LaGuardia, but it's fun. It's very fun. Should I talk about flight sim in general? How did I get into it? I guess. Turn. Do you know what a turn means? Epic views. Turns mean epic views. That's just how life works. When you're in a turn, you get epic views. Like, look at this. Look at this. Love it. Love to see it. I got into flight sim. I didn't actually. MSFS2020 is my first real desktop flight sim. Because I didn't have a computer for it beforehand. Before that, I was mobile. Like from like 2018 to 2021, I was like mobile flight sim. Infinite Fly, Aerofly. I was big Infinite Fly for a while. Kind of really don't mind too. Like, Infinite Flight's great. Like, for mobile flights, it's really good. It's just, it's really good. It looks good. And overall, I personally enjoyed it. The stuff you can do, it's really good. Just to MSFS. And when MSFS came out, it was the one. Just trying to see what it's off. That's kind of in terms of payware, because payware is always an interesting one when it comes to flight sim. The first payware aircraft, I think it was the Fenix. No, it was the PMBG. I lied. It was the PMBG 707. That was the first. I had the 707-800, which is fun, but I personally enjoy some of the flights more. But that's just. I don't know. No disrespect to PMBG. I like PMBG too. thoughts about that. It's real expensive to $8. Where are the W's? Give me the W's. Give me the damn W's. Give me the W's. Where are they? Where are they? Going to Denver. Do I hear W for Denver? I think Denver's pretty W. I've been giving advice to people. It helps when you stream on the channel with more than 2 subscribers. Built up a following like 2 years ago. Cool, right? We're going to Denver. We're going to Denver. I love Denver. I love Denver. I don't know where cruise I found. I remember that, like, I don't know what to do with cruise. Which I should do over here. Or chill. We cruising. I'll do a cabin walkthrough. You know, let's do a cabin walkthrough. I'm gonna have fun. Let's have fun and do a cabin walkthrough. Oh god, wait, hold up. Alright, here we go. Okay, let's do a cabin walkthrough. Let's, oh, wait, first, reviews. Turn. Anytime there's a turn, reviews are excellent. And that's just a fact. That's just a fact that reviews are excellent. Every single damn turn. What's my flight time? An hour 47. 30 minutes. Start descending like probably 45 minutes is my guess. Let's do a cabin walkthrough. Let's go check on the people. Let's go check on the peeps, which there aren't going to be any. We can look anyway. Open my door. Ah, look at oh, this, wait, that's so adorable. They actually have the whole. Oh, they have the whole. Today we're flying with powder. Yeah, that's so awesome. That's so damn awesome. Hello, first class people, which there aren't any of here, but it's bad ones, all this stuff's bad ones. Fly back if you vomit, I guess I don't know. These giant ass seats. Giant ass seats. 321s. Alright, let's go to normal people now. www. There's everyone else. There's so many people. Look at all these people. So many people. Again, sick photo, by the way, on the on your profile. What's the next view? I love the Pioneer so much. I love the Frontier. It's like my favorite thing. Check on anyone in the shitter. Can we get in? There's no shitter door that we can get into. It's really annoying, but I glitched through it, and there's nothing in here. Thanks, Fenix, for that. Great realism. Great realism. Checking what's going on back here. Anyone else back here in the show? How flight attendants doing? They doing good? I like. I love this view out here from like the little porthole at the back door of the 320. Just looks cool. Again, I can't see. estás sentado en una fila de salida y no entiendes inglés o la información en esta edad de seguridad comuníquese con de nuestros empleados. Entonces, aquí actually speak Spanish. That's a door right there. Exit seat criteria. Federal aviation regulations require the passenger seat included to exit seats must be able to meet the following criteria for the following ones. Have sufficient mobility screen over dexterity with arms, hands, and legs. Which upwards down to the patient who's already meetings. If you can do part of a brand not actually in the exit. This is the exit. No, wait. No, this is the I guess this is the exit road. Should be the exit road. Am I dumb? Am I dumb? Alright, well, we have to ask them the questions, so we'll ask them the questions, so we have to ask the people the questions. You guys are ready to work. You guys are ready to work to be able to assist you. So you have to say yes. Actually, you don't have to say yes. Please say yes. Let's go back to that because that's where the stuff is. No first class people. You guys won't modify to your first class. That's it. That's really low. That's really low. That's really low. Where's the coffee? Can I get the coffee? I want espresso. Do you want that? Okay, sure. Again, I just can't get to it. I'm seeing just also for. Alright. This is where I actually can. Is it this? You know what? I'm gonna have to get this view. I love this view so much. It's the best. This is the best. No, actually, it's the A321. Same thing. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. I don't know like that. I'm gonna move it again. realizing that like my mic just wasn't up close to my voice at all, which was really smart of me. Really smart of me there. So that was really smart on my part there. Yeah, we're going. Okay, do you know what I'm gonna do? I need this to be groovy. I'm gonna do an old technique. I need background music. So we are putting background music in. Can you hear that? I think it's working. Isn't that nice? I hope it's nice. I think that's working. I guess I'll just keep that running in the background for now, at least. flight mode. Bro at 270. That's after sleep, so what about once? We want to hit bro at about 270. And then after that, yeah, maybe at 230 and 2 sleep. Again, the thing to remember with Denver, again, is that it's 5,000 feet up in elevation, so everything is a little bit higher by 5,000 feet, so everything's a little weird in Denver. But apart from that, everything should be kind of normal. Let's do let's get some launch data in, so I can do that later. And there is nothing on our computer. That's fine. I can just go look at the charts. Charts will tell me. Alrighty. Let's go to the approach phase and get all the info that we need. Altimeters, 3001. Temperature is 25 degrees Celsius. The mag wind, 30 at 7. 30 degrees at 7 knots. And the barrelman's, it's like 55280 or something. That's 5509. No issue there. Alright, well that's all set up. So now I won't forget about that later. Which is fine. These beats are very groovy, I must say. Hey, what's going on? Nothing much. We're out here. We're going to Denver in Frontier. It's a great weather, and and now that I'm thinking of weather, I should check the clouds. 22,000 and 9,000. I mean, good visibility. Oh, it should be a great approach into Denver today. It's always a great airport that I enjoy. You streamed today and your game crashed. That happens. That sucks. I have had crashes before. They are not fun, but hopefully I will be able to. Hopefully we will survive the rest of the way and we'll make this flight. We'll make Denver on time and with everything still working. Performance has actually been pretty decent so far. I was a little bit worried that the performance wasn't going to be that good since I'm streaming, but actually it's been quite good. It's nothing that bad. Yeah, 1 minute before landing. That's just, it's sad. It happens. I feel like that's like, it always like loves to crash if it's gonna crash like before right before landing. So we shall see. If this ends up crashing before landing, I'll be sad, but after a 2.5 hour flight, making me worried now. No, I'm kidding. I have faith. And I have faith that I will hopefully not crash. And if I crash, it'll be sad. But should be good. We're starting our descent in maybe 42. We'll be a crud in like 3 minutes. So my guess is I'll start descending in like 10 minutes probably. Seems about right. I think that's probably right. I usually don't fully follow the exact top of descent line because when I do, it just like puts us in like basically a nosedive. Like not actually a nosedive, but it feels like a nosedive. I usually just send it for speed mode because I have more control over it. by any interesting points of interest, or are we just like not? Let's see. What airports are we near? Oh, we're near Telluride. Oh, that's a fun one. Like, there's like default city for that somewhere. Like here? I don't know. Let's get some wing views, because wing views are a little bit cloudy, but nothing. I almost just said 737. I am so just like out of it. Nothing the A321 can't handle. Look at that. MSFS2020 still very much holds up to this day. I have no intentions on getting on 2024 anytime soon. Oh, this would be, it would be so terrible if I had like an absolutely awful landing. It'll be so awkward. The one downside about live streaming is there's just so much more pressure to have a good landing. And then if I don't, or I'll just like try too hard and I'll float it for like 20 years. It's either I'll probably end up floating it for 20 years or I'll just slam it on the ground. So that's our first constraint that I'll be dealing with. It's the point rho. Again, we gotta be above 270, which we are, but nothing much. Oh, we have a turn. Oh, look at that. Isn't that nice? Is there a little town down there? I think there is. Which looks sick. It's Friday, which is good. Done with classes for the week, which you just need. It was a long week, but you know, it should be a good weekend. So I might do it. I guess, assuming that this all ends up working out and like I don't crash on final approach or at all. Might end up doing another stream, which should be fun. I don't know really where we'll go next, but you know, I don't really usually have much of an idea of where I'm gonna fly until I load up the sim and start looking at options. I do use Flight Radar to pick a flight because. So yes, this is a real world flight. Frontier, what is it? I had it. Frontier 4928 from Denver, from San Diego to Denver, but they use a321 Neos. But I don't have a 321 Neo, so 321. See how it works. Curiosity, what's our V approach? Not that 145. Oh, you know what that means? That means I'm good. Anytime I have a V approach higher than like 140, it means I'm just gonna float the hell out of it. But so we're on the star now, standard terminal arrival. Is that what that stands for? I don't even know. I think it does. Into Denver. Let's go down a loop around this way. Coming up by about runway 26. At Denver, I believe Frontier uses the A gates, Concourse A, more on this side, so it'll be kind of a long-ass taxi. But that's fine. We'll see what the AI is doing when we get down there. There's a good chance it'll be using the wrong runway, and if that happens and it's like departing in like the same way we're going out, it's like going off my run to each other, I'll just start and I'll reset the AI. So it won't do that. That's if I ever have that issue, I just reset the AI and it'll do the trick. For the most part. Yeah. So we're coming up on SNPs. Biro at 2052. So I think now might be a good time to start our descent. And I know it says top of descent's there, but it's just gonna put us in a stupid nosedive. I don't want to do that. So we're gonna head down to 25. Actually, I think I want to hit 250. Around there. This music's very groovy. I enjoy it. Got a good vibe. I should have put it on earlier. I only put it on like halfway through. So, it wasn't very smart of me. But that's okay. So we'll check the... 0190. Alright. Shall we start descending? I guess I'll set initial of 250. Where's that going to give us? About 1500-ish per minute right there. 1400 per minute will put us another half hour, like 20, between 20 minutes and a half hour left. If the schedule said it would be an hour and 47 minutes of flight time, which and that's in about 23 minutes at this point. So we shall see if we hit that for a little over, a little under. We shall see. It all depends. Great scenery coming in here is always views coming in Denver, especially when you're coming from the west over the mountains, are always great. If you come from the east, it's a little more boring. It's just flat plains, obviously, but when you're coming from the west, it is very nice indeed. On this side. I think we're probably landing flaps full, which makes most sense. Yeah. It's more just gonna maybe sit here and every 10 minutes or so I change the vertical speed, but that's fine. It's very enjoyable. very enjoyable indeed. For some reason, we're only getting vaccinated, and I don't know why. And not even for the approach one, just for the landing one. No, just for the departure report. Check if GSX is letting me onto the forums and they just like haven't. Up on level 250. And then I guess we're just gonna keep going down again. It's Denver, so we have to remember that everything is about, we're always gonna be about 5,000 feet. A little, maybe like 55,000 feet-ish above the ground. Obviously our baromins are 5,500, so. And that's 200 feet, so just kind of subtract 500, so we're at like 21,000 feet in relation to the airport, which is always important to remember at Denver. Makes it a little more unique. I do enjoy Denver Airport. I've been to Denver Airport twice, I think. Once more recently. Very nice. The TSA agents were very friendly. It was a really short line, too. The airport's a massive airport. It's very nice. It was a nice airport. Denver Airport. What should I talk about my favorite airports in the U.S.? I don't know if I should. Well, first let me figure out. I guess we'll go down to like 7. So we'll put us right there. Favorite airports in the United States. Well, my least favorite is Newark. Well, at least old Newark Airport. The new Terminal A is really nice, but the old, the old Terminal A and the Terminal B, which is still around, is like my two least favorite terminals in all of America. I just despise them. Absolutely despise them. LaGuardia, I mean, okay, like LaGuardia is weird. I mean, the new airport itself is absolutely beautiful, and as like an aviation person, it's always fun to land in there and take off from there, and the views are always good. I mean, I wish it was obviously a little more accessible getting to, but out of the 3 New York area airports, I think LaGuardia is my favorite just because it's nice, and from a person who likes planes, it's very enjoyable. I went to the new Salt Lake City airport last year. That one was very nice. It was very long. Seeing this new design a lot, which you see in Denver too, just like the really long concourses. Overall, it was a very nice airport. It had this one cool big entranceway, which was nice. I've always liked Tampa Airport. I haven't been there in years, but I always enjoyed it. In terms of others that I seemingly liked, I guess I'll mention Kennedy and the fact that actually flying out of JFK it's not that enjoyable, but I have been to the TWA hotel, and the fact that exists probably gives Kennedy more bonus points than it deserves, because it's far, and it just takes forever to get to, and then it's like really inefficient. I mean, like, the whole big issue is that like all the terminals are just separate, and there's no real, like, imagine, like, I personally haven't had to experience this, but like connecting Kennedy from one airline to one terminal just gotta be miserable, because everything's disconnected, nothing's really coherent. And at the time, I know it's just because, when most terminals was built, it was like each airline just had their own terminal. It was like their own thing. But that's not the way it is these days. And I know they're like doing massive renovations, but like I can never tell what they're doing in Kennedy anyway. You can just never tell. Other airports I like. I'll talk about airports I like. I'm trying to think. Well, there's one that I've never been to. Toronto City, Billy Bush. I think it's the Toronto City Airport. I think it's like Billy something. I've heard it's awesome. You can just like walk to the airport because it's right downtown, and I've heard it's awesome, and I would like to fly in. If I fly in Toronto, I want to fly in there instead of in a Pearson, because it just sounds so much better. And I will always take a chance to fly on a Dash 8. I've flown on a Dash 8 once, but Dash 8s are becoming more and more rare across America. Porter still operates them. So, like, we need a good Dash 8 for Microsoft Flight Sim. There is no Dash 8 that's like good for the sim, and it's kind of sad. The only good one's an X-Plane. It's a really good one, an X-Plane, but there's just not in MSFS, which is kind of annoying, because I would love to fly a Dash 8. I don't know what else. Think of airplane talk. Look at the mountains. So yeah, so we're coming out of the mountains though now. Coming in a more flat area, suburbs of Colorado Springs, which is south. Well, it's more like east of us, and then come up on Denver. I think we should get a decent flyover the city. think. Colorado Springs is over there. Are we near, like, Army, perchance? No, not Army, Air Force. I meant to say Air Force. We're under 185, so... And I literally forgot what the altimeter was, so let me check. Before it starts yelling at me. 3009. The AI gets like uncomfortably close sometimes. I mean, that's not that bad. Like occasionally the AI will get so close and it's like I'll get traffic violations, but I don't like warn us, like, but I don't do anything about it. Just like I know it's the AI. Nothing's gonna happen. Bumpy, nothing bad though. I'll be by Army. I know Army's around here somewhere. I think it's probably close around there, but I think it's in Colorado Springs. Colorado Springs over there. It's like in the mountains. I've been there. Not Army. Air Force. Yeah, it's over here. Okay. Alpha Foxtrot. Very, very nice indeed, and we're starting that turn now. Isn't this nice? Isn't it so nice? I hope it is. Alright, let's descend more. Head down to 140. We'll head down to 140. No, head out. Yeah, no, actually, I lied. I'll go to 130. Keep us at that point. And once we get through, like, I'd say once we get through, because like normal procedure is 10,000. You put on landing lights and strobe lights, obviously under 10,000 feet. But 10,000 feet in Denver is like 5,000 feet. So when I get to about 15,000, I'm gonna turn on the landing lights because it's, I don't know. I don't know if that's what they actually do in real life, but I'm gonna do that because I feel like it's right. And if I'm wrong, I'll be wrong. I will do that. God, it's dawning on me that I'm like so gonna mess this landing up. I'm like slam it into the ground. Or maybe I won't, or I'll just like under flare or something, I don't know. Like now I'm worried that I'm gonna fly and people can see it. So there's Denver. Hello, Denver. Nice place, nice city. Should see the airport, let's see. Here. I'm kind of, I kind of I want there to be like someone to make like an old Denver Stapleton airport. So we can like fly the Stapleton, like someone make a mod for Denver, for the old Denver Stapleton. Right? Right? Is that what it was? I think that's what it was called. Stapleton. I'm pretty sure there's like a fake air traffic control tower. like around where the airport used to be. At least for 314, so I'm gonna turn on landing lights now. Right? I'm like 99% sure by the old state, like where it used to be. I don't know. I only ask for Stapleton, I don't know, to switch things up a little bit. But I do enjoy flying into Denver International. There's your airport, it's right there. There it is. So we're gonna go around here and basically come in and land on this runway. And of course, as soon as it comes into view, my performance gets a little bit worse. But that's okay. Actually, we are very close to landing. Maybe we'll actually hit, I don't know if we'll land in 4 minutes, but we might actually hit be pretty close on time to the, we'll head down to 110. We'll be under 10,000 at that point. Actually, no, we won't. What I am going to do is put the speed brakes on just to, you know, slow us down a little bit. Wasn't like Stapleton over there, I think? I don't know. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned this or not. I'm using the TCA Airbus Throttle Quadrant and side stick. And I have side-tech rudder pedals for the effect, I guess. I don't know. Everyone says Denver Airport's like haunted and it's like cursed or like there's like spirits. I don't know what the deal is. When I went there, it was very enjoyable. No spirits, anything, just a nice airport. And everyone was very nice too. All the gate agents were TSA people were very nice. So I don't exactly know where the bad rap where the weird rap Denver Airport gets, where that's from. Alright, I want to go down to about 9,000 feet. Actually, I lied, I don't. I lied. Still like going a little too fast for my liking. Won't kill us. Nice view of the airport there. Very nice view. Oh, I have us going at 10,000 instead of 11,000. Odds, my bad. You know what? I had it set to the wrong. I thought I had it set to 11. I had it set to 10,000. Well, you know what? It's okay. Sue me. So, the deal is bait. Yeah, we're coming to loop. So, fuzz at 9,000 grasp at 7,000. The ILS and the localizer. Well, the localizer starts at fuzz. And grasp, you get the glide slope. So that's all important. Let's just head over to 9,000. Okay, now we'll go ahead and go flaps 1. Get us slowed down. See those slats coming out. Lovely, lovely, lovely indeed. I'm so gonna mess this. You know what? Screw it up. I gotta have confidence. I won't mess this landing up. I will land correctly, and everything will be okay. They're at 2112, which is a minute. Alright, I'm gonna turn off the music now because I want to focus here. Sorry. No more music. only. Yeah, we have to focus, we have to land. Alright, we're at 9,000. So once we get to the point, then I'll arm approach mode. Start making this, like, ridiculous turn. Should to be... Oh, we have to be above 9,000. Wait for it. Turn up my sounds. Really bumpy right now. Alright, here we go. So head down to 7,000 feet. Steep ass approach. And we'll go flaps 2, and we'll get ready for landing. So we'll arm ground spoilers. We'll use auto brakes low for landing, and we'll arm approach mode. Oh, and turn on ILS. And localizer star. Ups 3. Engines a little bit. 2,500 checked. We'll go gear down. And flaps full. So we should be on glide slow. Yeah, we should lock it in a second. Oh, I just realized I never turned the seatbelt sign off. We'll also turn our nose wheel lights on. Just look at those, lovely. We should be locking on glide slope as soon as we hit the point. Which should be it'll be in like 10 seconds. Stay it. And there's glide slope star. Lovely. Glide slope star, localizer star. You're down, 3 green, flaps full, ground spoilers armed, brake low, the lights are on, ECAM memo is landing, no blue. Okay. Please don't mess this up. We're on the glide slope, we're on the localizer. I do not want to mess this up. I will try my best, and if I crumble under pressure, I'm sorry. I could just auto-land it, but why? But that's no fun. We do have a tailwind currently, but that should... I think it should clear itself up, because... Or it just won't. Alright. I'm gonna take control. Whoa, 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 whoa. My airplane, and we immediately started to drift the other way. I have control. A little high.
500. 400. Above. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Oh god, floated. Oh god. Oh god. Jesus. Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel. Okay, well, it was smooth, but I floated the shit out of it. But I guess that's better than slamming it into the ground. So, better than nothing. Did I float the shit out of it? Yes. But we didn't slam. So that was nice. Spoilers up, or down, flaps up. Welcome to Denver. After an hour and 53 minutes. We now have like an obscenely long taxi to the gate because I believe Frontier uses, what do you call it? They use the A gates, which are like all the, we're like here and we gotta go all the way over here. That'll be a while. We will go ahead and I'll start the APU. APU start. That was a nice flight overall. So again, I need to like know where I'm going here. So take Romeo, and then it's Mike, and then Mike. I feel like Frontier usually is on this side, so we'll go Mike all the way to Mike 7, and then yeah. And so this, what's this? Where are we? Is this? Yeah, this is
traffic.
And I'm getting TCAS and things on the ground. Only FSLTL. I don't know why I shit on FSLTL so much. It's free and it works. I don't know why I make fun of it so much, but I do. So I think this is, yeah, this is our turn here. On to Mike, as it says right there. Look, I buttered it, but I also floated it for 20 years. But I think I'd rather take a butter float on a long-ass runway like Denver than a slam in on a long runway. Like, at least I have leeway. Like, if I was landing it like LaGuardia per se, that just, I would have tried to force it a little earlier. Oh, we have an airplane. Here goes. A United A320. Oh, I think it's landing. Ah. Is it landing? What's it doing? Oh no, it's taking off. What the fuck? What's it doing? There's not a runway over there, is it? I don't know. I don't know what it's doing. But it's doing something. God, and there goes another plane. See, at least that, that's that a 7.6 or a 777 looks normal. You know why I also like San Diego Airport? Because there's usually not a long taxi to the gate. Denver it is. Like, I can live with a long taxi out, a long taxi in I kinda hate, but I do enjoy this airport, so I should stop complaining. This is the Denver by Feel There. That's the scenery I'm using, the Feel There Denver. It's pretty good. The performance is pretty decent. Oh, and hey, it didn't crash. So considering like this has all worked out well and my performance didn't totally tank and we like worked, this might mean I might stream again. Maybe tomorrow. Actually, probably not tomorrow. I'm doing something tomorrow. Actually, not tomorrow. Actually, maybe tomorrow night. Actually, yeah. I can't do tomorrow afternoon, but tomorrow night in the evening could be fun. I haven't. It'll probably be in the A319. I love flying the A319. It lands so well, and I haven't flown it in like a week. I've been like almost exclusively A321 pretty much this like whole last week and a half. I've been like only flying the 321. But I need an excuse to fly the 39. I need an excuse to fly the 319. Alright, let's just run by concourse C. So we have C, then B, and A. Oh shit, yeah, no, we're not crossing the runway. I don't know why I thought I was crossing the runway. We're not. Kind of looked like, I don't know what I was thinking there. I'm currently taxiing at southwest speeds because this is taking forever. Right, there's a Frontier Brethren. Good news is that is our terminal over there. So that is the good news. Yeah, let's, yeah, I'm gonna turn over the ramp now. Oh, wait, I'm like... Oh, wait, there's just an Embraer just coming. Oh, no. 1 second. Alright, he's gonna go that way, so I'm gonna go this way. There goes another Frontier. Alright, what side do I want to go on? Oh, you know, I want to go on the other side, because I want to go under the bridge. Oh, yeah, going under the bridge is always fun. Can I get there from here? Yeah, I think if I go this way. Again, this is like an obscenely long taxi. But it's Denver, so what do you expect? That's why we have good scenery. And I love how I'm just like getting a TCAS alert when I'm on the ground. Ugh, it's so funny. The plane doesn't know what to say. Well, I guess since we're wrapping up, we'll be at the gate soon. I guess I'll say thanks for watching the stream. That's 6 likes, that's pretty good. It's honestly more than I thought. I didn't think anyone was going to watch this, so. I always had like 1 or 2 people in the stream pretty much without the whole thing. So I guess I appreciate that. Wants to watch me fly. There will probably be more. Yeah, I'm gonna go over there with all those frontiers over there. So I just want an excuse to go under the bridge, if that makes sense. Bridge is very cool. I always like a good bridge in an airport. That's why I like Denver. I like LaGuardia. Yeah, Gatwick has a bridge. They're all very good plane spotting. Permit, you watch, yes. Appreciate it. I love it. There will be more. Not today, but after this. Maybe like tomorrow. I don't know. Considering this is kind of like a test to see if this all kind of worked. And see if, you know, streaming would tank my performance or something, and it didn't. It didn't. So, yeah. Shout out Permit for saying he watches. Shout out Permit. Let's go into the bridge. I love the bridge. Bridges are the best. Hello for other Frontier brethren. Let's go Alpha. Let's go. I want to go down by the other ones. I did like a shit ton of flights today. Paid if I do each of them. You know, I'd be making bank. I gotta like calculate my hours in the sim. Oh wait, I think it'll tell me. I'd be making money. I would be making money. Alrighty, let's go take this gate here. Alpha 24, I think? Right? Yeah, I think so. Alpha 24. I think. This one. I should. Every time I fly, I'm like, oh my god, I'm not. But I should be good here. Okay, let's turn. YouTube, don't copyright me for the humming. Alright. I should barely fit. Oh, wait, I might have actually gone into a gate that's too small for me. You know what, it's okay. Oh, actually, what does that say? I'm just gonna park it there again. Oh, wait, I've totally just, like... Which airport? We're at Denver. currently. Alrighty. Set the parking brake. The engines are coming off because the EP was already on. Turn off the seatbelt sign. Turn off the nose lights. This is the field. This is field air, Denver. And we'll commence deboarding. Okay, now we fit. We fit. See? Oh, well, that's a cool view. I love when the people actually model the interiors. That's always very cool. VATSIM? No, I'm not on VATSIM currently. Maybe some other time, but not today. Alright, I think I just want to leave it here at this point. That's the stream. How long have I been going for? Just 2.5 hours. I got a life to live. Thanks. I'm gonna go now. Or soon, I guess. This was sick. This was awesome. And yeah, I appreciate everyone who watched, and I'll see you next time, I guess. I don't know how to end a stream properly, but I will now. I'll just hit the stop stream button.